Here's one for you. I've got 6 reasons to overprice your beach home when it's time to sell. Okay, I'm not being completely serious. These are 6 reasons that people choose to overprice their beach home, and in the end they get frustrated. But it's real easy to come up with these reasons. So let's talk about why people overprice their property and it just sits on the market and frustrates them. First, what I have in it. Well, I've got this much money in it. When you bought it, did you ask how much the other people had in it? No. Did you ask what the bank had in it? No. The market was the market. If you put $500 in a stock and it trades at $200 for the last 10 years, what you've got in is $500. You're not selling it for 5, you're selling it for 2. Same thing with property. The market sets that. People also have well, what I need is this number because I have other plans. I want to buy another property, I want to buy a boat, I want to pay some debt off. Again, the market has no care about that, and that need sometimes is just a want. There's another one that's really common. Well, I just feel it's worth this price. Study after study has shown that we value our stuff more than someone else's stuff. So we probably have great experiences. We're justifying what we need or what we have in it with this feeling, but the feeling is not the market. Another easy way to overprice your beach home is, well, the neighbor's property sold for X amount. Well, and even worse, I heard the neighbor's house sold for. You can go online and confirm it, but what you really need is a comparable market analysis by somebody who's a real beach expert who knows those markets, because it can be harder than just running a search on a website. The property you need needs to really match and be in a proper time frame. And what you heard may not have been accurate. There's another cousin to that thought of overpricing a beach home is the house nearby is listed for. Notice I said listed for. That means it hasn't sold. It's probably overpriced. In fact, here's what that person would really like you to do if it's comparable. They'd like you to overprice yours even worse, which will make their overprice look better. And then this is one we also hear, and it kind of wastes everybody's time, is if I could get this amount, then I'll sell. Which means you're not interested in haggling and negotiating, which means you're really buying a lottery ticket. I've overpriced it and I want stupid money to come pay me. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue to use it. Well, you're not really trying to sell the property. That's just hoping up a stranger walks up and they're not very bright and wants to hand you over cash. In the meantime, you frustrate buyers. Even if you do get serious about it later, the home will have been on the market for a really long time. That will devalue the property when it comes time to sell. So these are 6 reasons people use when they're overpricing their beach home. I encourage you to talk with an expert agent who can guide you through this, because the maximum return on your investment is going to be selling it in a short, appropriate period of time for the maximum the market will bear. Overpricing it is an obstacle to that. Be sure and visit us at beach-homes.com, where you can see tens of thousands of beach homes in multiple states for sale right now to see what the market is. If you list one of our agents, you can become a featured property on that website as well. That's used by people all over the country as they do that remote search and local search for beach property. Hope this information has been helpful. Thank you and have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out beach-homes.com.